Elon Musk, the beginning of a genius. Elon Reeve Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa, a place far from Silicon Valley, yet destined to give birth to one of the most visionary minds of the modern age. His father, Elon Musk, was a South African electromechanical engineer, pilot, and sailor. His mother, May Musk, was a Canadian-born model and dietitian who balanced her professional life with raising 3 children. Elon grew up alongside his younger brother Kimball and sister Tosca in an upper-middle-class household. From a very young age, Elon was noticeably different. He wasn't the loud or social type. Rather, he was quiet, introspective, and curious. While other kids played soccer or spent hours outside, Elon would sit in his room for hours, lost in books and thoughts of distant worlds. Elon was an obsessive reader. His love for reading was so deep that he would spend up to 10 hours a day devouring everything from science fiction to encyclopedias. One book that had a profound influence on his mindset was Douglas Adams' The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The story's blend of humor, philosophy, and cosmic wonder inspired Elon to think beyond the ordinary, to imagine life on other planets and humanity's potential to expand beyond Earth. Later, he would even mention that this book helped shape his mission to make life multiplanetary. When he was around 9 years old, Elon's curiosity found a new outlet: computers. His father bought him a Commodore VIC-20, one of the earliest personal computers available at that time. Most kids would have treated it like a toy, but Elon saw it as a gateway to another world. The computer came with a thick manual, and Elon read the entire thing in just 3 days. Without formal training, he taught himself how to code. By the age of 12, he had created a simple video game called Blastar, which he sold to a computer magazine for $500. The game was a basic space shooter, but it was a clear reflection of his fascination with technology, outer space, and innovation. That was Elon's first ever business transaction, a glimpse of the entrepreneurial genius he would later become known for. Despite his brilliance, Elon's school life was far from easy. He attended Waterkloof House Preparatory School and later Pretoria Boys High School. He was intelligent but socially awkward, which made him a target for bullies. His classmates often teased and physically assaulted him. In one incident, he was beaten so badly that he lost consciousness and had to be hospitalized. Those difficult years left emotional scars, but they also made him mentally resilient. Instead of giving up, Elon turned his pain into motivation. He found solace in learning, reading, and dreaming about a better world. A world where human beings could live on other planets, powered by sustainable energy and advanced technology. At home, Elon's life was equally complicated. After his parents divorced when he was around 8 years old, Elon decided to live with his father, a choice he would later describe as one of his worst decisions. His relationship with Elon Musk was strained. Elon described his father as a highly intelligent man, but also someone capable of emotional cruelty. In later interviews, he would refer to his father's household as a place of pain. Yet those early experiences taught Elon to endure hardship and rely on himself. In many ways, the emotional challenges of his childhood helped forge the relentless determination that would later define his adult life.
As Elon entered his teenage years, his passion for science and technology deepened. He became increasingly fascinated by space exploration, physics, and computer programming. He was particularly inspired by the idea of humanity becoming a spacefaring civilization. At the same time, he was growing increasingly disillusioned with life in South Africa. The country was still under apartheid, a system of racial segregation that isolated South Africa from much of the world. Elon was deeply uncomfortable with the idea of being part of mandatory military service, which supported that system. He began dreaming of escaping to a place where innovation and freedom flourished. To Elon, that place was the United States, a country he saw as the land of opportunity and invention. However, moving to the US wasn't easy. He first needed to find a way out of South Africa, and he realized that his mother's Canadian citizenship could help him. In 1989, at the age of 17, Elon left South Africa for Canada. It was a bold decision. He left his home, his family, and everything familiar behind, carrying little more than a suitcase and a burning desire to build something great. He once said, "I came to America because I wanted to be where great things are done." Canada was just the first step toward that dream. But before leaving, Elon had already shown signs of his entrepreneurial mindset. As a teenager, he would often brainstorm business ideas with his brother Kimball. They discussed concepts like renewable energy and space travel, topics that would later become central to Elon's companies, Tesla and SpaceX. Even in his teens, his mind was decades ahead of his time. His journey to Canada was not glamorous. He had very little money and had to work several odd jobs to survive, including working on farms, cleaning boilers, and even shoveling grain in silos. But Elon never complained. Every challenge he faced seemed to fuel his drive. In interviews, he often talked about those early struggles as valuable lessons in endurance and problem solving. Through all these experiences, one thing remained constant: Elon's unshakable vision of the future. He believed that technology could solve humanity's greatest challenges, from sustainable energy to interplanetary colonization. His early years in South Africa, though filled with hardship, gave him a unique mix of imagination and grit. It was there that the seeds of his future ambitions were planted, long before the world knew him as the founder of PayPal, Tesla, or SpaceX. The quiet boy who once spent hours reading alone had now set his sights on a much larger stage. With determination, intelligence, and a dream that reached beyond the stars, Elon Musk's extraordinary journey was just beginning. The road ahead would take him through universities, startups, failures, and triumphs, and would ultimately redefine the boundaries of human innovation.